Get your kicks on Route 66.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Don't try to stop because I'm gonna sing. Nobody knows just how it started. Somebody blew it through the horn. Somebody played it on the fiddle. Somebody sang it and the song was born. Now it's the phrase, the new sensation. It's the song the bands all swing. Now it's the phrase that rocks the nation. Don't try to stop because I'm gonna sing. Cause 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 I'm gonna don't try to stop because I'm gonna sing. Don't try to stop because I'm gonna say nobody knows this. Nobody knows this. Nobody knows this. Nobody knows this. Don't try to stop because I'm gonna say nobody knows just how it started. Somebody blew it through a horn. Somebody played it on the fiddle. Somebody sang it and a song was born. Now it's the phrase, the new sensation. It's the song the bands all swing. Now it's the phrase that rocks the nation. Don't try to stop because I'm gonna say. Cause 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 don't try to stop because I'm gonna say because I'm gone, don't try to stop because I'm gonna say don't try to stop because I'm gonna say
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the last race of the Bavarian Racing Challenge 1976 edition. It's Norman Buckle speaking here, and we have a lot of other people here around. So, guys, present yourselves.
Hello, this is Pyrlix here.
Hi, here's the buyer.
And I'm Leo.
Well, this is the 8th and last race of this edition of the Bavarian Racing Challenge, and for these races we are going to race in one of the most hard and complicated track we have on Earth. So, Roland, what you can say about this?
I actually don't know what to say about this track. Maybe let's give me a moment and look on Wikipedia.
Oh, again, okay. I thought that for this one you had some knowledge by yourself because it's a famous track and everything, but it seems it doesn't fit.
I found something. You might like it. This is I went on the internet and I found this. This is overview of the Nordschleife. You can see it's 12.8 miles. It's a weird. I don't know what it is in kilometers this time.
Yeah,
20.2, I think.
Correct. It's 73 corners. The highest point is 620. The lowest point 320. Public fatalities, as you can see, are 3 to 12 this year. I hope we don't have any fatalities this time.
Yeah.
And over 7,000 videos on YouTube with crashes.
Wow.
Indeed,
we're going to
a
add
lot.
someone.
I hope we don't see any crashes today because, well, they don't cause any safety cars, but they still cause turmoil. We don't want turmoil on the track, so we want to keep everything clean. Also, it's not destruction derby; it's a race. Keep that in mind.
Indeed. So, this is done, I think, but the most important things, because it's the last race, are the standings.
Yes, indeed, and let's take a look at them. And here they are. As you can see, right now, Marat is on first place with 248 points. Right behind him, 8 points behind, is Howler Automotive with 240 points.
Still, everything is possible.
Yes.
Well, not everything, but I mean, between those two, there's still a chance.
Actually, between those three, I would say, even Air Jordan is still in the race for the first place.
That's true, but he really needs a lot of luck.
The stars
could happen, but
the moon has to be blue and the stars have to align in the proper way. It could happen. We don't know. Maybe Martin can give us an insight on what could happen and what could not happen, or what could help or not help.
So you think points-wise, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say Howler wins the race. In that case, Marat could come on position 3, for example. Then he would win the championship with 1 point ahead of Howler Automotive. If he comes in 4th, then Howler Automotive will win the championship. If Howler only becomes 2nd, for example, then Marat needs to be 5th, and then they have the same points, but Marat wins because of more race wins in this season. So if they're at the front, which they usually are, if you look at the standings, then a difference of 3 to 4 places is where it's really close in the end. But we will keep you updated during the race how the difference is.
So it is indeed a very important race for those two.
And also it will be, well, there is also a fight for a 3rd place between Air Jordan and Leo. Don't forget about us, because yes, Air Jordan could be 1st. You need a lot of luck for that, but Leo and Air Jordan are still in fight for the 3rd place.
Indeed, they are.
Yeah.
Also, we could say there is a fight for 5th place between the Bavarian, Air Jordan, Bavarian, Absurdist, and Frankenstein.
Yes,
in some way. And yeah, then it pretty much, well, there are some fights throughout the whole field, but nothing you could say would change at least the top 5 or top 10.
So, what do we have in the qualification?
Yes,
let's
we
take a
have
look at
the
the qualification, because
And
Marat,
here-
Howler Automotive, Air Jordan, we will see.
And you can already see Heil Automotive and Merat are
Way down.
apart. And way down, of course.
Wow. We have really to take a closer look to them during the race because they are, if they're not fighting for the lead. But usually the qualification results doesn't mean very much during the race pace.
Yeah, they don't mean anything in the race because we know rain will happen. Look at the rain graph, it will happen at some point.
Of course.
And of course crashes can happen, pit stops everything can happen.
Even diesel could happen.
No, diesel won't happen, it will.
Oh.
Dieselgate won't happen.
We will see.
It will explode. So, what can we say? It's absolutely, well, we have nothing special in the top 10, to be honest.
The usual suspects, except for maybe Merat outside of the top 10.
Yes, and Roller Coaster missing completely.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, what happened to him?
He's starting from the back of the grid because he couldn't manage to do a second time lap. So, first lap.
So he's going to race like every lap he's going to pit?
Probably.
Yeah, 9 pit stops. Probably.
Wow.
Genius engineering by the
Perfect
Wow.
car for the perfect track, isn't it?
Yep.
So, on first place we have Absurdus with an 8 minute, 3 seconds and 53. On second place, like 1.5 seconds behind, we have Air Jordan with 8 minutes, 5 seconds and 27. Then
I
half a
just wanted
second.
to add,
yeah.
qualifying was in the wet, so
Oh, right.
we might see some differences there. That's why Air Jordan is up high. He usually is doing good in the rain.
What's interesting here is we have a lot of, like in the other races, with a lot of people close together in one like region of time. Like 1 minute 27, and then we have a huge block of 1:28s. This time, not.
Well, but the track is way more longer and the laps are way more longer, so it makes sense that they are not that close. But take a look to Merat and Mr. Chips. They had the same exact time on the Nürburgring.
No, they don't. 8:9:52 and 8:9:92.
Oh yeah, there was. Oh yeah, sorry, there was a coffee stain here. Damn. All right.
Almost the same time, is it? But look at Merat and Viran.
Yeah.
They are really close together. Maybe you meant them.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so I don't know. This race, really don't know what could happen. Especially because of the rain. There is rain in the middle and rain possibly in the end. We have 10 laps.
Yeah, we have to take a look to the top 10 Trump, the top 10 Obama card.
Yes, the top 10 Obama cards. Yeah. What is important on this track actually? Is it cornering? Is it straight speed? Or is it everything?
It's basically everything, yeah. I guess so, yeah.
The least power car. It's critical set.
It is critical set. He has the least power.
But it still is a turbocharged engine. Unusual.
But it's a very small, just 2.2 liters.
It's 2.2.
Yeah. V12.
Like most people
Wow.
did a V12. Look at this.
Yeah.
Absurdist V2. Well, not too many people, but actually only 2.
Like most people did a V12. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I have
There was a
different.
coffee stain also, right? On
Yeah,
your
coffee
papers.
stain in
yeah.
my. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of V8s though, as you can see.
Yeah. The diesel also was a V8, even nobody cared, but
Yeah, nobody cares because it's a diesel. So.
yeah.
And also only 2 naturally aspirated cars in here, or 3 actually. 3 it is. Jordan, Viran, and Puffster.
I was looking also to the difficulty index of the cars, looking for some pattern of any kind, but there wasn't any anyway.
You could say around 1 would be perfect. The only
Yes.
different one is here Emma 2 with a difficulty of 2.
and Matti that is below 1.
Which is good, I think.
Yeah.
But his cornering is bad because probably the car is understeering a lot.
Probably a 1.03.
But he's
Yeah.
also on sports tires, so
So
As
probably
is
might
Air
be
Jordan,
double the
isn't he?
rate.
yeah. Seems so. The Bob Wiley with cornering 106 with semi-slicks probably is the least performant semi-slick
Yeah.
on the top 10.
Because he has got the heaviest car, probably.
1.1 ton. It's like around the norm.
Yeah, right.
Viron, I have to say, Viron's car, sports tires, and his cornering's excellent. 1.1 G.
Have you?
And he is heavy, yes. So, interesting car to say the least.
Indeed. Well,
But what is it just talking about and bantering about the cars? That tells us nothing about the race. Because I would say, let's crank the dial to start and turn the
Yes.
key for the traffic lights.
indeed. Up to you, Mr. Traffic Light Meister. These are the standings, blah blah blah.
Oh,
Diesel
here you have.
cars.
See, 38.
Behind the diesel. Just
Also
for a
probably
few
the-
seconds.
First lap did count, maybe. I don't know.
Wow, there is someone starting with very small amount of fuel. Squidhead.
And we have red light. Many red lights.
Yeah.
And the
And
race
they are
is
off.
off. I see no
So
movement
immediately,
at all.
Howler Automotive taking one place, the Bob Wiley overtaking everybody. And you get, ooh, now Leo is in first, and there's a lot of fighter movement on the top. Just we have seen Air Jordan losing 4 positions since the start.
And he's
Five.
five positions already. Also, Marat is gaining nothing
Contact.
more.
Nothing very big important, but all the contact here could be very, very complicated because you have to run a long amount of track before you can get a
Yes.
fix.
And we have
Oh!
a massive
Oh!
crash.
Big crash.
Massive crash.
Cobalt
Between
Girl
Lord
and
Red
Lord
and...
Red.
I think he is indeed out.
Yeah.
Will it be enough to bring the safety car out?
There's no
There is no safety car.
safe car here.
Oh, no safety car. Sorry.
Yeah,
Be a bit-
very
Thank
good way to
God.
start anyway. like, so
They
also,
will get the car away until the other cars arrive.
so think about Cobalt
Hopefully.
Girl. The Cobalt Girl driver have to run along all the track before getting back and fix, hoping there is no threshold that keeping outside.
Yes. And the biggest issue is for the driver of Cobalt Girl's car is he has to drive a damaged car for all this duration, lowering the performance of the car and not like ending up last.
So at the moment we are we are close to cross the first time spot, time zone. How the hell is it
Sector.
called? Sector. Thank you so much. I just froze everything.
Well, it's cold outside, so
Yeah, it's freezing.
actually it is.
Here it is. Yeah.
We experience, as usual, technical difficulties on this side.
I wonder why.
Alright.
Okay, we're back. So
Back on the rocks.
we had another crash between Astro Gallant and Fail.
But not a big one, well, not for Australia at least, but for Fail. And Warlord, who's not having to do anything with war but with lords, did a big slide.
So after the first sector, we had the Bob Wiley in first position, followed by Absodis. Then we had third place for Leo, fourth place for Haller Automotive, and fifth place for Critical Sect. Then we have Air Jordan in sixth place. Metamar 2 in 7th, and Merat in 8th place.
Marat is on number 8. So
Now our Jordan is dropping down to 7th.
Right now, if the race would be over, Merit would lead with one
holy
point.
damn, 1 point.
1 point.
And Leo probably would get the 3rd place. No, not yet. Our Jordan lost another position. Now he's in 8th place, and Merat is in 7th. Leo now is in 1st, and Absurdist in 2nd place.
Have to admit, Marat is climbing, so his chances are not too bad. He's on 7th now, which makes his chance to win even bigger.
Yeah, auto scroll maybe.
Oh yes, maybe we should do that, yeah. Also, Viran had a crash with Puffster. Small one, but it's still a crash.
Not a crash, just a contact.
Yeah, well, it's a crash.
Whatever.
Okay, right now Troller Coaster is in 33rd, and he even passed the diesel car. I think he has a good chance of being dead last race.
Probably, yeah.
Well, we will see in the long straight of the Nürburgring what's going on.
When he gets
If-
to the long straight.
If he gets to the, of course, if
If he
can reach
doesn't
it
run
without-
out of fuel
in the
before.
meanwhile, yeah. So, we're
Little
close to
crash
the
between Marcus and Debaya.
We're passing the 2nd sector, I think.
Indeed, we are and a contact again. Not a big one, but it's still a contact.
Between Reese and Genjaft.
Riza is far behind as well this season.
So in this moment, our drivers are getting closer to the final straight. There is just a couple of corners before reaching it, but
It's still a couple of corners to reach that.
yeah. Anyway, the first sector, the Bob Wiley was the fastest one, and in the 2nd sector, Absurdist was the fastest. Anyway, the drivers are very close to each other, nonetheless, and at least Absurdist, Leo, Bob Wiley, and Haller Automotive, respectively in 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place. And we can see that Merat, since the start, gained 4th place, Merat 3, Critical Set gained 2 position, Haller Automotive 2 position, the Bob Wiley 1, Leo 1, Absurdist is still in 1st place, just like after the qualification. Now let's take a look to the top speed in the straight.
And now they are on the straight.
Yes,
Absurdist
Absurdist
is
reaching
not too
230, 32, but Leo it's 50, 250, 260. Haller Automotive 260 almost, 63, 64, 5 probably is. Leo have taken the draft out of Absurdist.
And Leo
probably,
is
you know.
past him with a
Indeed.
280 almost.
And now Absurdist is taking the draft, accelerating a little bit, but Bob Wiley still is faster. A little more faster. Haller Automotive overtaking the Bob Wiley. Metamar 2 now. Okay, now we're braking. Metamar 2 259, Merat 206, around 260. And can we take a look to the turbo car? What's going on?
The turbo is eating. Troller coaster
313. Damn it.
Damn, that's fast.
But he didn't help very much. Well, he gained 6th position, but now we have to stop.
Yeah,
Probably.
mere 6 positions. Nice.
If he's stopping. Anyway,
he's in the
first
pits.
laps. The
And
results
he
for the
has
first
to
lap.
pit.
And he's pitting, yeah. Of course.
He's taking way too much petrol off him. That slows him down so much.
Yeah, he's trying to make 2 laps. Not working.
Actually, if he would make 2 laps, it would be good for him, but...
I can see there is a big gap between the leading group and the 2nd group. I cannot exactly see when it stops, but I think it stops with Merat or Metamar 2 probably.
It's someone
because-
grey.
Because between the Bob Wiley and Metamar 2 there are 5 seconds of gap. So the first group, lead
We
by
are
Leo.
reaching the first sector now. So I think that the group there's one group up to Madama 2, and then a second group between Marat and Jordan, and Critical Set, of course.
No.
Yeah,
Before-
Metamar2 is in the second group. Yes, so we have a leading group consisted with 4 card with Absurdist, Leo, Auler Automotive, and the Bob White, followed by a second group 5 seconds behind, made by Metamar2, Merat, Critical Set, Air Jordan.
And Miss Cobalt Girl was finally pitting.
Ooh, she's so back.
And an error by Gilb, and his jeep has just crashed into the barriers.
Ouch.
He almost went through the barriers. Roller coaster 47th place, just in front of Mr. Drift.
Anyway, the leading group seems slowly is dividing in 2 groups. The first leading one with Absurdist and Leo, and the second one with Howler Automotive and Bob Wiley, third and fourth place, fighting each other. Still
Indeed.
very cold here and freezing.
Yeah. I know it's here as well.
Can someone please turn up the heat in the...
Yeah, I just turned on the heating elements.
Thank you so much.
Maybe they are Borg. Maybe it cannot the heating elements cannot cope with the race and are so excited about it that, you know, they just decided to go super cold.
Super hot.
I have to check with a thermal camera.
Okay, we are back.
We indeed are. Leo is still in first place. The gap between him and Absurdus is almost
Is none.
nil. It's like next to each other. They are like on
They're
line.
head to head. The second group, 2 seconds behind, is made by Haller Automotive and Bob Wiley still fighting each other. Then we have 5 seconds behind the Bob Wiley, Metamar2 and Merat,
Mhm.
Critical Set and Air Jordan.
But I have to say, I think Cobalt Girl is slowly gaining.
Rob the
Slowly
fan,
but
big slide
steadily.
and small bump. Slowly damage the car, slightly damage the car. Now they're crossing the second sector, and we see Absurdist and Leo still very close to each other. But we have Haller Automotive in third place, and 1.5 seconds behind there is the Bob Wiley that had dropped a little bit of space and pace,
Yeah,
probably. If you take a
Cannot
look...
stay.
Well,
Go ahead, please.
and in fifth place, we have Met MR2, still 5 seconds behind the Bob Wiley in fifth place, and followed by Merat, 2 seconds behind, then Critical Set, and Air Jordan that dropped 3 seconds behind Critical Set in 8th place.
Yeah, and if the race would be over now, we would still have 1 point difference, and still Merat would have won the championship.
Now, this is one time I would kind of like my car to crash.
Oh, come on. Really?
Yeah. The driver has been advised to just stop on the track if he can help.
So, I just had to clean up my mic, it wasn't working anymore. But I'm back.
Anyway, Vieran is really, really close to Matti, and the driver seems really under pressure.
Under pressure.
Under pressure.
I have to say, Viran is quite fast.
Mm-hmm.
But
Back-
he's been held behind because he cannot pass Matt yet, and he has no chance to pass him.
Now we're in a close head-to-head on the main straight between Leo and Absudist. Absudist is taking the draft from Leo, but he hit the top speed of 260. Now he's gaining more and more, but
Now we come to the slight downhill
70.
section of the straight.
70, 270, 69. We're close and braking in this very moment.
But Leo had
And-
this tiny edge.
Yeah, I think both cars are just going into the pits right now. Both the lead cars.
Yeah, probably.
Could be, yes, and they are pitting. Also, I think Matt MR2 is also pitting.
And Bob Wiley.
And, well, 23.
Ooh,
Okay.
Howler Automotive didn't stop for...
He is going for another lap. And looking at the fuel, I think Marat will at least go for 2 more laps.
No, I think for 3 more laps.
Could be.
That would mean he only makes one pit stop because of fuel. But we don't know his tire strategy.
And look at Viran. His tires are not even used up. Well, he has to refuel once, but his tires are in really good shape.
So are Mattis tires as well.
Also, the clouds are coming.
Oh. I started to forget about that. It's going to be really interesting, this race. It's a pity that the track is so big that we're not very able to look at specific fights, but
It will be quite fun when it starts to rain. And like the people just passed the starting line and it gets like 70% wetness for the whole track.
with risks of crashing, exploding of the light. Matti and Viran still fighting close to each other. Matti driver couldn't handle it anymore. It's almost... Oh, planned pit by roller coaster. It was planned.
Wow, even planned.
Wow.
But if you look at that from that side, everyone who has a big enough gap to the number one and and gets early enough into the pits to change tires for like wet tires, and the guys in the front cannot change because they're behind the pit lines.
Yep.
They will have an edge for quite. Oh shit!
What's...
Oh,
Unexpected mistake by the driver in the Merat car. It touched
Unexpected.
the- Yeah. He
And
touched
it,
the
well, of
barrier
course,
and
it-
damaged the car a lot.
and it's in the first sector of the lap, so he has to go 2/3 of
Ouch.
the lap, crawling to the pits, slowly.
Because 37% of damage on the car, it's something. It's definitely
something.
something that will... Exactly. It's something that could hurt the performance. It will... It sure harm the performance
It
of the
will
car.
harm. And we already have someone climbing from the pits on the track screaming. I think that's the race manager of the team Mars Engineering.
Yeah. He's furious.
And apparently the guys from Rizzo Motors, they have made just an interview saying that their car is quite slow on Sector 1. Just want to point out to them that their car is slow on all sectors.
Yes. Wasn't their car slow on all tracks? Not even the sectors?
Yes, exactly. How much is Mars Engineering swearing again?
A lot.
Yeah, it's like Austrian level of swearing. That's very high.
If it would be a Polish guy, you would hear a lot of kurwa and stuff like that. But it's not Polish. But you can get the idea.
Yeah. It's very close to invade Poland. Since he's so angry. So
And
angry.
do a lot of Anschluss.
Mhm.
But he's not German. Oh wait, he's Austrian. Oh, that makes sense.
Yes.
But look at him, he's still on 4th place.
Yeah, he's
But
not
he's-
losing.
Yeah, there is a huge gap, but
Lot of-
probably Bob Wiley is going to reach it soon.
But hey, we still have a race van, so
Yes.
that's good.
I'm
And
trying
where
to.
is our beloved, stupid rear-wheel drive pickup truck?
Oh, and cat.
Microwave?
And 40 seconds.
50 seconds.
Wow! Who knew a rear-wheel drive pickup truck would be so bad on the NORDSCHLEIFE?
Yeah, just wanna point out the Rizzo Motors guys. They're complaining that the diesel and the front-wheel drive car are very slow as well. So they should stop complaining about his lack of speed.
I never complained about it.
But look, there's a front-wheel driven car that is... Could it be fast? No, almost as fast as Rizzo's car. At least on Sector 1. No one cares for Sector 2 and 3. Yes, Marat already has built up a 17-second gap from his old 4 seconds.
And I'm quite sure that before the end of the lap, we probably will see the Bavarian Leo overtaking
At least
Marat.
he has still 5 seconds, but will the 5 seconds be enough? I don't think so.
He lost at least 12 seconds. At least 12 seconds.
On the first sector.
Yeah.
From first to second
Sector
sector.
first, yeah.
Awesome. Take a look at Marty.
Ooh,
Yeah, he was already making a
exploding.
small mistake because he's so under pressure.
why just not let Vieran pass?
He's so much under pressure, he will almost sing the song Under Pressure.
Anyway, the standings are: in fifth place we have Haller Automotive, second place we have Critical Sec 899849, third place for Air Jordan, fourth place for Marat, fifth place for Leo, sixth place for the Bob Wiley, seventh place for Absurdist, eighth place for Mr. Chips, ninth for Matti, and 10th place for Vieran.
But
If the race ends right now, would Haller Automotive win the championship?
he is just 8 points behind. Marat is... I would say yes. Because the point difference between 1 and 4 is 10. So Holomotive would win with 2 points more, I think.
It's freezing again here.
Yes, I just had explosion because of
He
cold.
just popped out. Just came flying.
And Marat is still on fourth place on the fucking main straight. Oh, sorry for the cursing. Still on the fourth place. I just went into normal speech and then instead of formal speech into normal speech. Sorry. But he's still on fourth place. Howler Automotive has to pit now.
Pit.
I
yes.
also think Marat is going to pit right behind him.
Also, Critical Sight is going to pit, of course.
I would just like to apologize for anyone who feels insulted and by swearing and who have some kind of autism, like
Hey,
CNC charging.
nothing against autistic people.
No, absolutely nothing. But if you feel, if you don't like swearing and you don't like it, then sorry. Really mean it.
If you can always write us a letter and send it to the nearest post bin. We always
Yes,
Write a letter.
we will take care of take the letter and
Woodlane
shred it
78.
immediately.
write a letter to a complaint department at bbc.org. They will maybe listen to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Colorado
Marat
Wolves
is
pitted.
not pitting.
oh. So he still is keeping
He
the car
is
damage that it
not
is.
pitting at all.
This is not good news. Crash, quite important
Yes.
between
Yes.
Bales, Mackenzie and Arbayer. Right after passing the pit lane entry, of course.
So why isn't his car pitting? Is his threshold too low?
Too high.
Or too high?
Let's take a look.
Or maybe he forced to not pit until a specific amount of
Perhaps. Could be, could all be. But we can hear screaming from the pit lines that someone will be fired.
Mm-hmm. I guess in the next BRC something will change in the pit of Mars Engineering.
His damage threshold is at 50. So
Ouch!
How much?
50%.
Ouch! That's
Ouch!
Hi.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
so he's not going to pit until he will pit for fuel and anything else.
Which can take a while.
Mm-hmm.
And talking about crashes, there's roller coaster touching a barrier.
Oh, I guess he will pit now.
No shit, Sherlock.
Anyway,
I thought he
look
was pitting
aside-
because he wants to, shag with the pit ladies.
So, at the end of we are in the middle of the fourth lap after the first sector, and we have Air Jordan in first place, closely followed by Leo, very faster than him. At least he gained 2 seconds in the first sector. Third place for Absurdist, fourth place for Merat, still damaged. Fifth place for Mr. Chips, sixth place for Vieran, under pressure. Seventh place for Haller Automotive, eighth place for Puffster, ninth place for Matti, and 10th place for Frankenstein. Not the monster, the doctor.
the rain is starting now.
Yes,
The doctor, huh?
the Doctor? Doctor Who? But yeah, the rain is starting, it's... Oh, we are getting wet. 13, 15 per... Oh,
Raining.
actually, it's not too bad. The rain is not too bad.
Yeah, but it's still freezing here.
I know, it's very cold.
Why every is freezing? Really, it's something...
Must be winter.
Yeah, could be. German winter.
German winter is so hard you wouldn't believe. We have
Well,
We have
Russian
so-
ones first.
we have so much snow you wouldn't believe. I have 0 centimeters here. 0.
Wow. That's
Wow.
like null.
But minus 10 degrees.
Ouch.
In the middle of Italy now we have like 1 meters of snow and a lot of people in danger.
Yes, I heard. Also, the biggest issue is our river, the Rhine, is at 40 centimeters height.
Wow.
There is no
Wait,
water in
that's
it.
very low.
Yes, it is very low.
So, we are in the at the end of the second sector of the fourth lap, and we have Leo in first position, followed by Air Jordan.
I have good
Then-
news.
Yeah, what?
Marat will
The
pit
big
because of
there.
because of rain.
Oh,
I think everybody is going to pit for
No.
the rain now.
No one. That's a lie.
What?
No
Us?
one will pit. No one will pit in Nürburgring.
Contact
close.
between Leo and Air Jordan. Air Jordan have overtaken Leo. Congratulations to Air Jordan.
Leah, you are pushing at Jordan into the front. Why?
well, his car is much easier to drive and driving at
50%
this conditions with slick tires. I guess my driver is suffering with his turbo boost.
Quid head, touched the barrier and heavily damaged the car. 47% is a lot. And remember, the people now is driving with slicks on a 53% humidity on the dampness on the tracks.
And
So
it's getting wetter.
And
lots
wetter.
of people have turbo cars with boost that just rushes in. That's somewhere I don't want to be right now.
So the strategy seems correct, and I think my strategy will have a big problem now.
When will you pit?
I'm going probably to pit now for the tire, but it doesn't probably replace this emergency stop. So, meh. It's still freezing,
It's freezingly cold, isn't it?
indeed.
But yeah, we are approaching a 53% track wetness. Oh, I see. It's actually freezing on my screen as well.
Sorry for the...
Something is indeed
problem.
acting up today. Or the excuse for any inconvenience we do on the commentating side.
So we are very close to the starting of the 5th lap, and we will see how many people is going to
I
pit
think
for...
everyone is pitting. Oh, Air Jordan isn't pitting. Air Jordan is indeed not pitting.
Wow.
What? Are they dumb or what?
Maybe
No.
maybe that's a risk. Like he could say, okay, I'm not pitting above or under 60%. Oh,
Engine
We have
failure,
engine failure.
for the Schnell car.
Oh dear.
engine piston blew up. Maybe that's strategy from Air Jordan.
I pit.
Because you could say he won't pit under 60%, so if the track gets dry again after the start, he may get the edge on the performance again. But that's a very risky strategy in my opinion.
The pit is really crowded in this moment, the pit lane.
I just heard a lot of a lot. And as you can see, Norman Vauxhall did not pit planned. No, it was unplanned.
Yep. The thing is, I didn't realize if I have like refueled everything or not.
Well, you will see, or you will not see. I hope you won't go into the pits again to refuel. That would be very stupid.
Yeah. No, okay. It's the
Where
refueled.
did Marat drop? Where is he indeed?
Yeah, probably he repaired the car, so it takes more time.
I hope.
Jesus, so low.
Where he is? Where
Bob
he
White
is?
in 25th.
27th place for Marat in this moment.
He is in the pit. He's stuck in the pits.
God.
He didn't change
He's
the
out of the
tire?
pits now with old tires.
Oh god, Mars engineering.
What
But the rain is
hell? What
going-
the hell they are doing? They refuel, they repair the car, they didn't change the tire because... Oh, I get... you know what? AKM have stolen the tire probably.
I would say he refueled the car, but he didn't change. That sounds like a bug to me.
Bach.
Bug.
It's more like Beethoven in my point of view. Yeah, it was terrible.
It was.
I never went to so many meetings in one night.
It crashes so much today.
Yeah. We're sorry for the crappy quality of this streaming. Anyway, we are in the 5th lap of 10 on the Nürburgring. We have the first sector covered by some car. The first one is Air Jordan leading the 5th lap. It's followed by Leo, 26 seconds behind. But Leo is on intermediates and Air Jordan didn't pit. We have on 3rd place Absurdist, 4th place for Stenson. Never saw this car so high before, I think. 5th place for Haller Automotive, 6th place for Vieran, 7th place for Matti, 8th place for Mr. Chips, 9th place for Puffster, and 10th place for Frankenstein.
Oh look, the Diesel is in 14th place and the front-wheel drive car is 15th.
Because our cars are drivable. That's the only reason for that.
I'm currently checking the replay because apparently Marat was a long time in the pits. By
Yeah.
long, I mean,
Fixing damage?
yeah, after he fixed damage, he was in the pits for like a minute solid.
They probably equipped the car with some kind of machine gun or something.
Or
He
boosters.
changed into a Panzer thing.
Change what?
He changed to a Panzer.
Panzer. Panzer. Okay.
Tank.
But an important question is, we are going to see any lapped car?
Probably not.
The rain is getting worse. Now we have 61% of dampness on the track and still gaining. So the question is, how many people if this rain keeps, how many people are going to switch for wet instead of keeping the intermediates?
That indeed is a good question that will occur now. What will happen with the people? Like, will they pit now or won't they pit?
That is the question. Anyway, Marat now is in 27th place. Now Haller Automotive seems to be in a big advantage for winning this championship at the moment.
Indeed, he has a big chance. But the thing is, I'm looking at the replay now, and I'm waiting for the dialogue to come up that he went out of the pits, and it's not popping up yet.
Anyway, we are close to
Massive rain indeed, 72%.
yes, 72. It's something that everybody's going to probably to
And
fit and
Ed
put
Jordan
the wet on.
is playing so hard poker right now. Look at him. It's 73%. He's running on
slicks. Yeah. Probably our Jordan guessed that we don't care. We just have to run. Whatever happens, just go.
But it's raining so hard.
It's
Yeah.
actually properly pissing down the...
He
I have to
was 8 seconds slower in Sector 2, just because
Wow.
he hasn't got the right.
How much slower?
8 seconds.
It doesn't. I have to say, it doesn't feel so much. I mean, slick tire, they should have a lot of aquaplaning, and probably 8 seconds, it's not enough.
Don't forget, the first like, the rain started to pick up in the second sector, so...
Yeah, but it rained for all the lap. I mean, between 40% and something, but it was... I don't know. Okay, we're in the main
75%
straight.
rain, wow.
Now we're on the main straight, and we have our Jordan looking for the top speed.
And we have
And Leo immediately
Absurdist,
overtaken.
and they are fighting.
Well, he overtaking and going faster, so just Absurdist have now to take the draft to keep up the pace. Our Jordan still without turbo, it's having a very nice top speed of 260 in this moment. Now it's freezing and I can't see anything else. So I guess Leo is probably going fast. No, it's not fast, it's 262, 266. But ooh, our Jordan had to slow down a lot for the corner. for the
Yes,
slow
yeah,
down.
a lot.
Yeah, and Leo is catching up faster. Now we have 75% of raining, and probably people is going to pit now to change the tires again. We will see.
Damn, that's true. Probably.
Leo overtaken, but he's going
And
to
pit.
Both of them pit. Leo and Iron Jordan
Absurdist
both
is
in the
not
pit.
pitting. He
I'm
is
serious.
going for
He is
another
going
lap
on. Yes.
with
man.
Inters.
Howler Automotive, what he is going to do? He's going to pit or is he not going to pit? This is the question. He's not going to pit. Oh, he's pitting.
God, that was awful.
He
He's
didn't
not pitting
pit.
as well.
He didn't pit as
Mr.
well.
Chips pitting.
No, that's funny. My car shouldn't be pitting.
I just hope
But
not.
anyway,
And we have a driver error by Roller Coaster because he couldn't control his car anymore.
Yeah, this is dangerous. Oh, good luck. My car didn't pit. I think I set the threshold to 76%. What a luck. Okay. That's
Is
good.
it luck?
Yeah, it is. It is purely luck.
I have the bad feeling that Marat is going to pit again this lap.
Ooh, now it's 76%. If I was lucky. I was really lucky. Anyway.
yeah, my car shouldn't stopped. If it kept on going, it would be better for it.
Yeah, a lot of people are pitting for wets and we're approaching 80% wetness.
So the people have, in the top 10, we have just 2 people with wet tires. One is Leo in 5th place, and the second one is Mr. Chips in 10th place. All the other 8 drivers have intermediates.
And what
Oh.
is the diesel car making on 9th place?
Diesel is in 9th place. I can't believe it. I'm happy. We'll see if it's holding up.
I have to say, just got lucky, I would say. Not
Yeah,
even-
yeah. Sometimes happens. Sometimes Snowpresk is lucky. Just sometimes. Anyway, now we are crossing the cars are crossing the first sector, and we can give you some update. So we have in first place Absurdist, followed by in second place 14 seconds behind the other automotive car. Third place we have Viran, fourth place we have Leo, fifth place we have Matti, sixth place Frankenstein, seventh place Air Jordan, eighth place for RCR Racer 11M, and ninth place for Norman Boxel, 10th place for Mr. Chips.
Meanwhile, Marat is 32nd.
And he didn't pit for the tire.
Yeah, he's still,
He's
in
still
front of
running
the
on
pits.
slicks.
He
my.
just wants
What I
to
don't
lose the-
No, what I don't understand, he went into the pits didn't went into the pits for repairs, then he went into the pits only for
Fuel.
repairs and fuel and didn't change tires. It doesn't make sense to me.
I have to say that's a pity, because some battle between Haller Automotive and Marat would probably
Yes.
would be an interesting things to see, and this is bad. At the moment, we have just the fight between Air Jordan and Leo, and I remember Leo is in 4th place and Air Jordan in 7th. Leo with the wet tires and Air Jordan with the intermediate. However, Absolutely seems leading with a lot of gap behind of him.
Indeed, a lot of gap.
There is battle between Leo and Viran, I think. Yes, because I think Leo have overtaken Viran right now. We have now 95% of rain.
And
Still
who would have
going
guessed that
on.
the track would be so wet?
It's so freezing also.
I wonder, Marat is in the pits again. And I don't understand what's
He's in the
happening
pits.
right now.
It's the same problem in his last race, and I don't know what's going on because, yeah.
I have even deactivated all my antiviruses to have circumvented that.
Happened now?
19.6 second, 19.16 second pit stop, but he was in there for much longer.
I don't have any video feedback.
Yes, I have to restart it then, if you don't get any.
I'm so sorry, but any.
Well, at least this time we had a solid 11 minutes of video.
I have to say I was running pre-tests of the race, with everything running already, but not properly streaming, but actually running, and there was no problems at all.
They're just shy until they...
Is it just me or the rain is going down?
It is going
seems so.
down.
Seems so. And really hope he's going down 70, like 76, less than 76 before we are getting closer to the pit. I can't see it. Still blocky. Stuttering. Okay. So now we are
That
getting
is
very
honestly
close to the main straight. We have Absurdist finishing the last corner before the main straight. And accelerator down, he's gaining up speed. We are 170, 200 kilometers per hour.
No,
Yeah.
what the fuck, my car crashed.
230.
Your car did crash, it was a 30% crash, as did Viran crash.
Oh, touched the barrier, yes. I didn't know this car was damaged. Anyway, Leo is gaining up speed, seems faster than Absurdist, but Absurdist now is taking the bend. Haller Automotive, anyway, is just a little bit faster. It doesn't have the draft and he cannot reach faster, Leo. But Leo should be able to take the corner faster than him. Probably, indeed. Anyway, rain stopped.
And Absurdist is on the pits right now. And the sun's out.
Yes, indeed. And the sun is coming out, the truck is drying up.
Here comes the sun. After under pressure. So, we must have. So
How
probably-
convenient for Absurdist. He just came in, he'll probably go for another set of intermediate tires. Oh, fuck. I mean, bother.
I think my car also will run another lap on intermediates, but I think it's good because I think it will take like at least half lap to get the car, the truck dry again. Oh, it's freezing. No, really. Roland, could you please shut down the porn downloading and
Yeah,
use
I
all
did
your
already.
bandwidth for? Oh, sure, of course.
That's why I hope Discord is getting screen sharing soon, because it's utter shite.
Yep. And I thought this was a good one.
Dear Discord developers, if you listen to us, please implement freaking like screen sharing already.
Since when did we
I
start to
can't lie.
use TeamViewer, by the way? Since when did we start to use TeamViewer?
Always, even I think BRC 1966 was already with TeamViewer.
Sure, I think we used Skype until this one.
We used Skype, but Skype was even worse.
We did use Skype for the video once, then we started to use Skype for the first race with the proper BRC, with the new one, and we noticed it was
Oh.
shite.
Anyway, so 7th lap of the Nürburgring, we have cars that go over the first sector. And in order, we have in first place Leo 9613, second place for Haller Automotive, following 6 seconds behind. Third place we have Matti with 11.55 seconds behind. Fourth place for Absurdist. Fifth place, very close to him, Vieran. Sixth place for the diesel car. Seventh place for Frankenstein. Eighth place for Mr. Chips. Ninth place for RCR 11M. And 10th place for Critical Set 984976799. Almost. Still Leo's running on wet tires. All the other...
We're 50% wetness on the track.
Yes, and we have Mr. Chips and Critical Set both with wet tires. All the other cars in the top 10 having installed the intermediates. What is Merat? 50 place, and now he's swapped.
Strategy is not working.
I don't know. That is, I don't understand. I can feel if he's angry. I can understand it. I can fully understand it.
Totally. Sad.
Well, at least his car is on Inters now.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, finally. It should be on Inters before.
Yeah, like 2 laps ago. We're getting closer to the second sector of the 7th lap. And as we having the car passing through the timeline, we will update you with all the important informations about it. Still we have Leo leading. On a it's a Balthazar, the car running your driver with.
Sort of. It's Skunkworks. It's not an official car.
I see.
Skunkworks.
Yeah, I mean, the company has never made a rear-engine, rear-wheel drive car, so the guys just want to do it, and they did, and it's quite good.
Okay, we're crossing the second sector, so here it is. Leo in first place, 4 seconds behind. There is Haller Automotive in second. Third place for Absurdist, 8 seconds behind. Fourth place for Matti, 10 seconds behind. Fifth place for Vieran, 16 seconds behind. Very close, we have Norman Vauxhall, half a second behind Vieran. 20 seconds behind Leo, we have in 7th place Frankenstein. 28 seconds behind RCR Racer. 9th place, 29 seconds behind Mr. Chips. And 38 seconds behind in 10th place, we have Critical Set 1849. And there is a van running on the straight in this moment.
It's running very slow.
It's a mistake.
It could be Opel Vivaro.
Yep. No, because it's not breaking down, so it's not a Vivaro.
True, maybe it's a Ford Focus.
Yeah.
Ford Transit, not Focus.
Could be, but I can say that it's freezing here again.
I really hope this God adds the screen sharing soon.
Nice.
Schalldämpfer.
Indeed. Crappy silencers. And we are back in with the video feed. Seems like we're hacking some kind of video feeds anyway.
Yeah.
It's 1976, satellite transmissions, live broadcast.
Yeah, not really
it's
the
complex.
best.
It's not like... Anyway, so... What?
What am I laughing at? Apparently, the Mars engineering team, the owner, has just removed all the hairs from his head.
Oh. That's a way to get bald very quickly.
Yeah, and he's throwing a tantrum. Like... Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Haller Automotive and Leo both are in the pit now. Absurdist is taking the lead. Matti is leaving. Why I'm... Oh, shit. I'm putting the slicks on. So Leo, Haller Automotive, and Normal Vauxhall are in the pit. So this is going to change a little bit some of the equilibrium set in this moment. This is planned. How can you plan this? So, nice,
Yeah.
nice. I left the pits with intermediate. I'm enjoying this a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, so also left of GG. But looking at the track wetness, maybe you did plan it that way.
I plan to switch like I think on 32, so the luck is moving.
Yeah,
back,
now it's
but-
32.
Yeah, but it's raining also. Maybe I was lucky. We will see. So, Absurdist is now closing to the straight with the first sector time thingy. And he is first. Of course. Matt is in
Still
second
first,
place,
indeed.
and it's, we will see how many, 11 seconds behind, followed by Vieran, that is 19 seconds behind, Frankenstein 21 seconds behind, then we have Leo catching up, still on intermediates he's too. I don't know how much because it crashed again.
Because it crashed again, yes.
And
And there's no alternative to screen sharing programs, it's so bad.
yeah, I know. Unless we like hack your computer, but
Or we meet up every day at my place and we do the stream from there.
it's going to be expensive. No, thank you so much anyway.
Well, yeah. Just pay me pay me to go there, and I'll appreciate it.
Yeah, I would do it too
no.
if you would pay me. Yeah, I would be there. No problem. So seems that Haller Automotive is going to win the championship. Unfortunately for Marat and their mistakes on the pit stops. Mistakes, bugs, whatever you want to call them. Unfair anyway. But where is Air Jordan?
Ed Jordan is, I
We
think,
have the same problems.
he does have the same problem. So, Marat is not alone. That's the thing. The bug, I don't know what the bug is. I did pre-tests. I deactivated antivirus tools. I did deactivate my overclocks. I did test with all the stream setup already set up. What can it actually be? Like, I don't know where the issues are.
Because there are some cars like, I don't know, Bob Wiley is so down. There is also Marat in, no, Metamer 2 also is, I don't, these are Jordan, really, I didn't see him. Oh, it's 11, okay.
Yeah, if he's 11, we cannot see him because, you know.
Streaming, scrolling. I see him scrolling. We're getting close, I think, to the second sector because I cannot see. There is like a gray box in front of it. I cannot see anything. Anyway, the actual standings of the top 10s are the following. We have in first place Absurdist, followed by Matti, Vieran, Frankenstein in fourth place, Leo in fifth, Haller Automotive in sixth, Diesel Car in seventh, RCR Racer 11M in 8th, Mr. Chips in 9th, and 10th place for Critical Second 9849. The gaps are going to be updated soon, but seems the position didn't change since the first sector.
Indeed. Marat is slowly climbing, but sadly not too much. At least he's 34th. At least that.
Amsterdam have widened the gap. Now it's 17 seconds in front of Matti. At the end of the first sector, there was 11 seconds dividing them. third place. Björn is 26.7 behind. Very, very close. Leo, 27 behind. And very, very close also. Frankenstein, 27.7 seconds behind. Sixth place, there is Aller Automotive, 31 seconds behind Absurdist. And the diesel car crossing line now, 43 seconds behind Absurdist. RCR Racer 11M, probably is going to cross the line soon. Soon. Come on, cross the line.
Soon.
Cross the line. Come on. Okay, 59 seconds. And all the other people is going to cross the line too far away. So, okay. 1 minus 4 for Mr. Chips. And 1 minute 7 for Critical Set. 984, 984, 984, 984. Leonardo, where is Leonardo?
I saw him somewhere in the top 20. So you won't see him now for quite a bit of time, but he should appear somewhat soon.
He's 12. He's 12.
Pirlix, driver error, 36%.
Yeah, no one cares about this car, actually.
Oh,
no one.
come on. Neither you.
Actually, I don't care about this car anymore. It's slow, it's useless. It's useless.
It was almost chosen to be the new Salgar. The Sakam Salgar, but...
And
This car is useless.
Nah. A lot of customers are happy about that car, come on.
But I can always say it's the fastest front-wheel drive car.
What's going on, Leo?
I think when the internet arrives in the 21st century, there will be a rule that every argument turns into someone comparing someone to Hitler.
Yes.
I would like to make an amendment on that rule right now. All arguments on the internet after the January the 20th, 2017 will go down to Trump.
Trump, of course.
Yes,
of
that's
course.
that's actually Godwin's law. Could be renamed to Leonardo's law
Thank you. Thank you.
or Balthazar law.
You heard it first. Yeah, people are just melting their brains out on the chat.
I was wondering...
Lots of caps. Lots of caps.
Unplanned waiter roller coaster pit stop, of course.
Fucking Jesus, yes. Good job on your Christianity there. Being pure, saying fucking Jesus.
Yes,
Absurdist
indeed.
Good job.
is hitting in this moment. So Matti is going to overtake or not?
Oh, come on! Come on! Come
on,
on!
what?
Debayer, please don't say that. You made an amazing job. It's so complex.
Yes.
No, come on, Martin. It's so complex. It's so well made. It's so well written.
We have a car out!
Yes.
Engine
we have
failure!
AK ammo.
AK
What?
ammo.
But I'm also chipping in the chat now. I'm on the side of Leo. It's a complex simulation. You cannot iron out everything. There's always a hidden bug somewhere, which is I would say this bug is probably in somewhere in the code, but it's hard to find because it's so weird. I can understand.
It's so complex.
I can understand
complex.
you,
have-
Martin, being frustrated. I can understand Marat being super frustrated because he lost the race now. I can understand the frustration. Everyone knows how it is if you play CSGO and suddenly you lose connection, die, and get a ban or something. It's understandable. And don't give shits to the programmer, to Martin, or shits to the commentators for being shit or something like that. He is doing a great job on the robot, and he's probably trying to fix everything, but it's not possible to fix everything in one go. It's not technically possible.
Yes, absolutely. And you have a very complex weather simulation, very complex tire simulation, tire degradation, racing. You come on. You just took like 5 parameters and turn them into racing cars. That's amazing in itself.
And to be fair, I
it's awesome.
deactivated my antivirus. I deactivated my overclocks. I gave this game, I give Brobot actually high priority on my task manager, so it should technically run flawless.
It would not be any problem if the problem would occur during the normal tests, but it doesn't.
It's happening on random. We have races. To be fair, we have races that run perfectly. We have races that crash in the middle for some reason we didn't understand.
Talking about which, just a second. A proprietary software made by tons of people, which is expensive as fuck, like TeamViewer. It cannot hold up 5 minutes of a chat, of a screen sharing.
And that's
Why
even
the fuck
worse.
does that robot has to work 100% all the time when it's one man doing it for free? Please.
If you want to do a good thing, chip in, like Martin, you give them an address where they can pay you one crate of beer and you will be happy. But consider this, he's doing it for free. He can say, fuck you all, I'm not doing it anymore. And that can happen.
Please don't let it happen. Please.
Don't ruin it for everyone.
No, I'm begging Martin directly. Please keep on doing this.
Even if AKM will have the engine blow up, is still in 47th place. Better than a lot of people still racing. Then.
Guess what?
Anyway.
Because everyone has to lap him, and until Nerd can lap him, it takes ages.
Anyway, it's time to give the standings again. We are in the 9th lap. We have over the first sector, and we have Abster is in first place, second place for Matti, third place for Allure Automotive, the champion of this year. Congratulations to him. Fourth place for Frankenstein, fifth place for Viran, sixth place for Leo, seventh place for Noma Voxel, eighth place for Air Jordan, ninth place for Kali Nardo. Here it is. And 10th place for Critical Set, 9849 4988 4. A lot of people went down in the pit to change the intermediate start with slicks. Now the rain is very, very thin and it's only 70% of rain on the track. 1.5 lap to go. And seems the fight between R. Jordan and Leo in this moment seems to smile at R. Jordan. Leo have to do something to recover. And I don't know if R. Jordan is going to pit.
My car will.
No, will not. I think you still have.
Oh no, true. No. I think my car will pit on the very last lap. Yes.
The next lap is the last
fuel.
one.
Yeah. It will pit.
So if you don't lap in this one, you're not going to lap to pit in the next one.
Fair point. I think my car will pit nevertheless. Don't know.
Your car, that's the question. You have 1 lap to go, isn't it?
1.5.
Yeah. Rain is getting.
It's picking up again, so...
Yeah, so I guess we are going to see pitting, but not for fuel.
Yeah, fucking rain.
Yeah, because me and you, Leo, we are probably the...
Cursed by rain.
Yeah, because we have slicks. As
And
on.
now, one thing. I just reminded me and you being cursed. For fuck's sake, someone's throwing a tantrum because of one race. I've had like 3 seasons of my engines blowing.
Yeah.
The normal Vauxhall had 4 seasons of his engines blowing, even when we had perfectly reliable cars. Now,
And Merat never had the engine blowing anyway. He
Yes.
never had an engine blowing, so
heat
that's
reliability.
Probably.
So yeah, come on, stop crying.
Yeah, indeed.
Grow up
You
there.
deserve it. No, I'm joking. You don't deserve this, of course. As I said, it's a pity we cannot see a fight between Halder Automotive and Merat for the first place. Of course, it's a pity because a fight is always interesting to see, unless there are 2 people fighting for stupid reasons. But in this case, it's really a pity.
I would love to see the fight between Merat and Autohalo, but I have to be honest, that fight would be very interesting.
Yeah, I agree. Anyway,
Probably the
grow up
only
there.
fight the Merat want to have now is a fist fight between him and Martin. But that's for another. Maybe we can streaming a box fight between If they have a fighting game, we can make them fight and see who's going to have the best. Anyway, sorry. Oh. Absolutist is not pit, even if the rain is catching up. Howler Automotive even didn't pit.
He
Matic
can
is pitting.
always crash and completely die.
Of course. And but the question is, Leo is going to pit? No, he didn't. Norman Vaxel? Of course!
I'm not pitting. What the fuck? I want to
Probably-
pit.
Probably there is a threshold or something for, like, it's the last lap and you don't pit. Critical set at least.
He got other tires. So.
Anyway, happens. Maybe now people could crash. People with slicks like Absolutist. No. Color Automotive. R. Jordan and Leo now very close to each other, and probably R. Jordan is going to have the best. Now he has intermediates, you're still running on slicks, Leo, and there is like 64% of rain, so it's going to be
Yay.
tough. Could just speed up until the end, come on.
Yeah, this
Yes.
race is taking really long.
And it's not that long, but
It's not that long, but the track
seems
is
they're
so
slow.
long.
Yeah. The balls are moving so slowly, except for someone.
And wow,
Ooh, driver
Extreme
error,
Accordion did crash and
Huge
die.
spin and crash.
It's a huge spin, and someone has have to pay for it.
The Mexicans. The Mexican would pay for it, of course. Which place he was? At the end of the first sector and the last lap of the last race of the Bavarian Racing Challenge, we have Howler Automotive in first place, followed by Absolutist, very close, but he's losing because Absolutist is on slicks and now 80% of rain. It's very difficult to drive a car in these conditions. Third place for Mati, fourth place for Frankenstein, fifth place for Vieran, sixth place for Leo, Leo, seventh place for Jair Jordan, eighth place for Kyle Leonardo, ninth place for Norman Voxel, and 10th place for Chips. Bebop Boy, big error, big slide, and a little bit of damage.
Indeed, B Pop Boy. Also,
he's-
Mr. Troller Coaster doing driver errors again. No wonder he has a huge engine with. Oh no, he doesn't have a huge engine. He just has a huge turbo boost and lag.
Boost.
The boost.
Boost.
And he is running on intermediates, but so yeah, doesn't have. Oh, so we have lapped. Roller coaster is lapped. Nerd is lapped.
Oh right, we have
Not
actually
the
lapping
lap-
happening.
Lappening.
Of lappening.
Have you become Chinese?
No, we haven't. That's very lassist.
Lassist. Sorry.
Lassist.
Very sorry.
No, this is very lassist.
Come on.
People will feel
Don't talk like
offended.
that.
No, we can't. We have to be politically correct. People will get
Indeed.
offended. And if people get offended, we will get hate email. And if you get hate email, you're pretty much fucked.
The life is going to be bad. So, close to the second sector.
No! The diesel has overtaken me. No.
Oh.
How
Why?
can that happen? Oh,
Because
you're
he's
running
I want
slicks.
slicks.
So at the end, I'm happy that my car pit, I have to say.
Yes, I said pitting would be better. My
Your car
was
is
40
running
seconds
not on
the
fuel, not on tires, but purely on luck.
Yes,
The monsoonic.
it was 40 seconds in one sector, and the diesel has passed the American one.
Leonardo, yes. I will be able to overtake Air Jordan? I don't think so.
Yeah, he's almost
No.
immediately.
Ooh, big spin. Ooh, damaged car, Leo. What happened?
Oh,
Crash.
Brown, baby, right round. That's
he's
right.
he's running on slicks, on wet road, 100% wetness.
UM Gaming also over curbs and damaged the car.
100% wetness. Christ.
Absurdist also is losing a lot of gap. He's now is in 6th place, and before he was like 2nd at the start of the lap. So probably the diesel car will also overtake Absurdist.
No.
And probably it wasn't so bad for you that you.
Yeah, I agree.
For you, the pit stop wasn't bad.
I wasn't expecting all this rain, so good.
I have to say, I was expecting rain, but this rain is
I
much
lost-
heavier.
Sorry.
The rain
You're
is
in
much
11th place.
heavier than the graph would say, but the graph then again is smoothed out and
Yeah, just want to point out that my car did a 290 second sector 2, which means it was 70 seconds slower than the cars behind.
that's slow.
That's insanely slow.
Oh, crashing again! I
And
cannot
it's
see
crashed.
anything.
Not the car, the team viewer.
Not the
meeting.
car, and now we have it again. TeamViewer, it's developed by 1 million of people for a budget of what? 1 billion, and it crashes.
I guess if you pay for the version, you're probably going
I'm
to have
not going to pay
magically-
for TeamViewer.
Me neither. But anyway, I guess if you pay, and suddenly everything will work smoothly.
I wait
Yeah,
till
I
the
bet that's the
Discord.
case because Skype works so brilliantly. I mean, I've been in a worldwide meeting with 200 different people from like India, from Argentina, from Brazil, from France,
India.
from Romania, and it worked flawlessly in Skype.
So, Hyler Automotive crossing the line, and he's the winner.
He is indeed the winner of this season of BRC. 76.
The winner.
He wins the race, he wins the championship. Good job in Haller Automotive.
Second place for
Matti.
Matti and 3rd place for Frankenstein. Then we have Air Jordan crossing the line. We have Vieran, of course, in 4th place, Air Jordan in 5th, and the diesel car 6th. Unexpected results for the Snowpress.
Very.
7th
Well,
place.
I would say the snow press was fueled by a lot of luck.
Indeed, yes. 7th place for K. Leonardo, 8th place for probably Absurdist. No, it was overtaken right now. RCR Racer 11M.
Just
And
want
maybe-
to point out
Maybe
That's
also
roller
Critical Set could overtake him. Maybe. Come on. Yes, Absurdist lost another. Trolley Cost is in the pit in the meanwhile.
He is
never
actually
know.
pitting.
You never know.
No, he is not pitting. Is he?
Yeah, he was
He is
pitting,
finished.
but the Hyler Automotive crossed the line, so you just stop in the pit. Don't go out. Stay here.
Stay here, don't waste fuel. Think about the economy. Don't waste any more fuel, please.
There is enough clear weather change, climate change, and so on. Result driver error, and the car crashed and destroyed. What a loss. No, no, it's still here. Oh, no, sorry, it's still here. Sorry, the rain. I didn't. Anyway. Can we stop the scrolling now? I want to see the people is crossing the line now.
We can.
Leo!
See,
Right, another damage. Almost destroyed the car. 12.
Oh,
Leo.
yes.
11th
What,
place
my car
for Mr.
crashed?
Chips. Almost. Now
Damn it!
Squid Head.
It's fun again. Good job, car.
The Squid Head is going to cross the line. Squid Head, 13th place. Yes,
Squid
followed
on
by
13th
Puffster.
place.
Puffster and Steel. Puffster was running on slicks. Wow. Look at the time. Look at the time. The second sector and third sector of Puffster. 40 seconds slower. than
Wow.
Spearhead.
Well, that's what happens when you run on slick tires at 100% wetness.
40 seconds, yes, it's a lot.
I mean, look at the difference between Rezo and Marat. It's 70 seconds.
Rezo and Marat. Wow, yeah, I see. So Marat still have a chance to no.
Go. I would say go as fast as you can.
Fast as you can't. So very fast because you can't. This is faster. Anyway, main straight. Rezo 300, 245, 46, 47, 49, 50, 53.
He already
54.
reaches the end of the straight.
Tolle. No.
Hate BS touched the barrier in the last.
Ooh,
part of the
heavily
race.
touched the barrier.
Actually,
almost.
very heavily.
Yeah. And now Lot Tolle cross the line, 21st position. And some advertisement and we'll be back.
This stream is not presented by Boglik. Should we say that? Or shouldn't we?
Well, TeamViewer was certainly sponsored by Boglik.
Yeah.
Certainly is.
Okay, we are
TeamViewer
back.
Is so much. How can a software suck so much?
It's the vacuum cleaner one?
Vacuum cleaners have to suck. TeamViewer cannot suck.
Maybe they asked Hoover to do it.
Oh, we can blame people from around the world, like Brazilians that are so far away that the program crashed. That's it. No, we can't.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. Yes. Maybe you can. Roland, can you just put on like 5 times?
I don't want the robot to die. Actually,
Won't die.
Good call.
I mean it would help because now we're just waiting for the glass guys to finish.
I'm running this usually on 10 to 20 times and nothing happens.
I'm doing it in the pre-tests, at least 20x.
That's the problem. Maybe with faster there is less trouble with the pit stop, or you had
Yeah, that's-
trouble with the
No,
start stop.
not-
also? No,
not.
okay.
Not the course.
A huge amount of car coming closer to the end of the race. We have the number 53 that I think it's... Who's number 53?
Agnew.
Agnew, okay.
And the last cars are flying into the pit, to the... Very far behind is number 93. Oh, it's Mr. Drift.
Ooh, Groundhog 2010 almost destroyed the car in a big spin. No, not almost destroyed, but heavily
Almost
damaged the car.
destroyed. Are you sure?
Number 78.
Number 78 is Bales
Basil
Mackenzie.
Bales Mackenzie.
This is so fast now. Yeah, we're actually waiting on the Dear God or something like that. I'm speeding it up on 15.
And he crashed. Back again. Starting again the race from the start.
No, please no.
So, yes, we are seeing the car number 6, Marcus 817 on slicks. Crossing the line.
Ouch.
Henry GT5 on slicks. Also him crossing the line. And 93 P-Boy that doesn't drift, even if it is on slicks and rain. Slowly coming together.
Slowly coming into pits. La, 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 la.
And he crashed the car in the last... No, it's... Oh, sorry.
And caused
No.
a safety car phase.
And that's it. This is the end of the Bavarian Racing Challenge 1978 edition, and now we are going to take a look to the final standings.
Not a very good ending, but yeah, high CPU usage detected. Oh well. First of all, I'm saving this.
Yeah.
It did something. No, it's saved now. So,
That's it.
what can we say?
Haller Automotive won the championship.
Congratulations to
place
first
on Marat.
place. Congratulations to second place on Marat with 250 points.
And third place for
third
Air
place
Jordan.
goes to Air Jordan, indeed.
Congratulations to all of them. And this is, well, Marat will see in it second also. Last. No. Then 1966 was won by the front-wheel drive car. The second car was Rizzo.
Yes.
Right? Ah, okay. The third car was Pakbat.
In 1966, the winner was the top three was Perlix, Rizzo, and Pakbat.
Pakbat, yes. And unlike Snowpresk, that had a lot of potential not expressed due to problems.
Yeah, the Snow Press had a lot of fun in '66.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah, of
A
course.
curse, you could say. It's a proper curse.
We're going to see in the 1980. I am curious about the next championship. Anyway, these are the times.
Not
and-
discussing it now because I don't think it's the
totally,
It's not the right time to discuss it, because the first issues have to be rectified, and then we can think about what
Anyway.
could be next. Anyways,
We have the standings are first place at the end of this race. First place Haller Automotive, second place Matty, third place Frankenstein, fourth place Vieran, fifth place for Air Jordan, sixth place for Norman Buxell, seventh place, seventh place for Kylie Nardo, eighth place for RCR Racer 11M, and ninth place for Critical Set 9849.
and 10th place for Absurdist, 11th place for Mr. Chips, 12th place for Leon, 13th place for Squidhead, 14th place for Pasta, and number 15 goes to Steel. It's weird to see those names. Like I think Steel was never the big contender in the races.
Indeed.
He always ended up like below 20-ish.
If you take a look to the final standings, also looking at Vieran in fourth place, it's such a never so high. Matti second also. Very good for him. Anyway, pit stop.
Let's take a look at the pit
we had.
stops. Yes. Oh, look at that! Roller coaster only had 8 pit stops. Woohoo!
Because he was left and didn't come out on the last
yes,
one.
because of
Yeah.
that, basically.
Cobalt Girl 6. Wow.
Ouch.
As we
Well,
go on to
at
the
least
6.
2 stops were caused by weather. You could say almost 3. Then she was 1 time in the pits for repairs. Actually, it is quite close to 6.
And
Plus fuel, so that fits, I think.
I didn't pit very much time. How many times I pit? 4 or 3? I think 3?
4
No,
times.
4. 4
As much
times.
as I did. Run regular and the rest for tires.
Mhm.
No
Lead
pits for the
laps.
Bayern.
Not yeah, of course. Unfortunately for him.
Oh, chipping into the discussion of the pit stops.
Marat.
The culprit has only 1 pit stop, and he was
But he
two,
pit
two. He was
two.
2 times in the pits. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
something
something
is
with that.
dodgy.
Yeah, he didn't finish one pit stop properly. So.
Ah.
Leading
why.
laps. Yeah, we didn't have many laps, didn't we?
Yeah, indeed. I was wondering. Wow, why so? Why so serious? Roller coaster. A lot of
Fuel
fuel
consumption.
burn.
Only 100 kilos more than Absurdus, but again, 100 kilos more. The environment is very happy about that.
Position laps.
It's poop.
Yep. Absurdist. Look at Absurdist. How much time lost in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the last lap.
Yes.
It was just the last lap. Moved from first to crap.
Indeed, and then look at the gaps per lap. It was actually just going down.
Ah,
The
interesting.
same happened for many people, actually.
Look how the rain changed the stuff at the end. Incredible.
Indeed, the rain, like, it picked up at some point, and then boom.
Holy fuck, look at how many positions my car lost.
Indeed.
Look my car during the first batch of rain. How much he gained. the car gain?
Yes, on the first rain your car gained a lot. Then you dropped because of pits apparently or something. And then when the rain, well, never really got up again, but slowly when the rain picked up a lot, slowly get up.
Yep.
But obviously this graph is readable because guess what? There were not
there are
a lot
few
of
laps.
position changes.
And not very much lap, so you can see things from one lap to other.
Yeah.
Just look at the white line. That's absurd. He just went down on the pits, fair enough. Then went first and then down. To
Your
10th place.
car did the same thing, like, you see, boom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then you can see Squid Head going boom, up a lot.
There is. Take a look between. On the left side, Stenson Leonardo, and on the left side between Leo and Squidhead, there is like an empty line. Like people wouldn't
no
move
one
from.
pressed.
No one going down under Leo. Like there was a block. Like nobody moving.
Yeah, here between Leo and Squid Head, if you go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because people between the gap between the first group and the second group was just so massive that there was very little in position changes.
Yeah, indeed. There happened
never
nothing
seen-
like this. I have never seen it before.
Yeah,
But
never seen it.
so damage done. And I didn't notice the roller coaster did crash that much.
Wow.
Never noticed it. Now we come to this section, which I don't
Of
think
course.
it's accurate at all.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But don't put too much into these stats. Tire wear.
Yes.
Well, what's there to say about it? People
What
ate
is the
tires.
diesel? What is the diesel?
Very
30?
good.
I have the least. I'm the car that finished the race with the least amount of tire consumption. Good.
Would explain your performance actually. No tire consumption, so you can run very consistently speeds. Revs, again, I don't understand this stat sometimes, but it's interesting to see. Errors,
Wow.
17. Oh, good. Roller coaster, 17 errors.
Wow,
Nice.
and my car on second. Nice.
Yeah. I'm curious about to.
Actually,
That's
is the thing again crashed or something?
No.
Because I don't see a dialogue anymore.
It's
See,
working.
high quality software and still crap.
Errors. 0. Nice. Very nice.
0 errors. But 14. 17 here. VMAX.
That was the first lap, I think.
Yes, only on the first first lap and then... How
I was
not? You can
expecting a
see
higher top speed
these
from
top
me.
top 3, top like the top 5, top 6 has, except for Turkey, has similar top speed. All within like 4 kilometers. And of course the best laps. Didn't expect Howler to be so fast.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was this race. Let's take a look at the complete and final standings. And I have to give credits to Air Jordan.
Yes.
Naturally aspirated car, sports tires. And look
okay.
where he is.
Congratulations to him.
I would say a very good and balanced car indeed. Then you have, of course, Leo on 4th place, just 20 points behind Air Jordan.
Leo, did you use semi-slick? I don't remember, or...
I
Yeah,
think
semi-slick.
semi-slicks.
I went all out this time because last time I tried to be
Oh,
smart,
true.
it didn't work. So I went, fuck it, let's be crazy. But my car was crazy, but it wasn't as good as Howler's in the end. It was
Howler's
just as
car
fast, but
was
way
very
better.
crazy indeed.
His car was just as fast as mine, but used like 30% less fuel.
Yeah, fuel consumption was this time a big thing here. because on the long tracks it was quite noticeable. Like on Nordschleife with Mr. Roller Coaster, pitting every lap. And yeah, there's nothing like... The gaps pretty much stayed the same almost throughout the whole thing. I mean, Leo stayed at the same place, Ed Jones stayed at the same place, Frankenstein jumped into 5th place because Epsilon had not the best race this time.
No, did Bob Wiley.
Not did Bob Wiley. So it certainly was a good race for Frankenstein.
Matt, he also jumped on the last race.
Indeed, if you look at this graph, this is really helpful in this case to see the jumps in the end. You can see that many people jumped a lot, like Matty jumped in front of Critical Stat and is on par with Mr. Chips.
Yeah, the only podium they had for the team, Matti.
Yes.
And the only driver that didn't had any podium was in high position is Absurdus. Is in 6th place, never had one podium.
Indeed. Never had one podium finish, but yet is in 6th place. Which means, like, to the people that are watching now, still watching, didn't turn off yet, you don't need a car that makes place 1 all the time. It's enough to reach at least place 4 to get far up.
Yeah, you say that because in the last championship
Yes,
you always
I
arrive
know.
first. You don't need a car that. Oh, come on. No, it's
Of
a
course,
pity.
but you need a consistently running car. It doesn't help to, like, if I look at your car, 23 points, like a lot of variance in between. Of course, those are done by the track as well.
and the wetness also,
And the
because my
wetness.
car went good on wet track, but except for Hockenheim, but there was a problem that was water all the time. But my car is good when things change. But it's a pity that Kyle Leonardo probably could had a good. I think Kyle Leonardo had my jinx of the last
Yes.
championship. Yeah,
But
Because he had a
as you
good
can see,
car.
the last 3 races were really good.
yeah, but he had crashes and problems in a lot of earlier races. Unfortunately for him.
Vieira also had lots of issues, it seems.
Yeah,
The
Vieira
first 3 races were nothing, and then he started to start going
good
down.
indeed. Because if you check his positions, probably he would be over Mr. Chips if he had like similar.
Indeed.
Mm-mm.
He would at least have 60 points more, which would put him actually possibly in front
In the
of
top 10.
Absurdists and the Bob Wiley, so even almost top 5 dangerous. So what helps in the Brobot for the next season, to give a hint, test your cars in every track,
And
basically.
hope for a lot of luck anyway.
And hope for
Because-
luck, because that's the nature of this. It's like,
Yeah, but the good cars are in the front, so
of course, that's
Yeah,
always
of
the
course,
front.
of course.
it's not like you build a good car and end up at the back of the
Yeah,
field.
of course, of
Maybe,
course.
maybe in the end, luck is 2 or 3 positions maximum in the
It is.
whole championship.
True.
So.
But with luck, I meant actually having luck with the weather, with your strategy and stuff like that, because strategy can
Also-
fuck you over, indeed.
Yeah,
And be
like my
lucky.
car which finished in 12th. But not only that, but you have to be lucky with suspension tuning. That's
And
a
engine
nightmare.
failures. Because Marat, for example, had low reliability, never had an engine exploding. Never.
And that with, how much was it, 18.6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
16 point something.
Anyway, below 20, so that was lucky.
A low
Because-
reliability is not warranting you for having an engine blow up. It's only increasing the chance.
Yeah.
And if I look at Marat's car, he had 19.1.
And you think so? I always seen engine more reliable than his exploding.
Like Kyle Leonardo's, which I think is on the 40s.
Yeah, could be.
Basically,
Sometimes
for
jinx.
all the people that participate or want to participate in the next season, test your cars on every track you have on the PC, especially the NORDSCHLEIFE, which is, in my opinion, one of the best benchmarks you can do, because it has everything inside. high-speed
Do
corners,
not-
slow-speed corners, straights.
Do not let Mr. James May hear you about this. Anyway.
Yeah, because your car will be ruined if it has on the Nürburgring.
Yep.
So I think under this bombshell, it's time to end today.
So yes,
Isn't
so yeah, indeed. And I really would like to thank you, everybody who participated in Send a Car, all the people who is following us in these streamings. Thanks very much to Martin to providing these incredible tools that must be tweaked, of course, but it's getting better and better and more exciting every championship. So thank you to Roland to host this challenge, to the streaming and everything. Thanks Leo for being here. Thanks everybody to follow us in this crazy idea of try to commentating small dots running around circles. So thank you everybody and hope to see you soon with the
Also,
next championship.
Thank you from me to you guys joining the stream, not leaving me alone here and being a lone German. Thank you, Martin, for making this Brobot. Amazing simulation. Always a big fun to host the challenges on the stream. And always nice stuff to see on the development side, like new features every single time, or almost like the small bars here and there, and all the style and finish.
Yeah, thanks everyone for participating and for the patience for all the bugs. Thank you for commenting, and thanks to Kyle Leonardo as well, who is not here today. Yeah, I'll take a quick break, I guess, and then come back to the whole strategy thing, pit stops, try to fix it, and yeah. I don't have a time for the next season yet. I'll just announce it when I'm confident that we have gotten rid of the problems.
I have to say thank you very much, Martin, for doing this, for, as I said before, spending your time on something alone, taking the game and doing a whole simulation over it. And thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for keeping the discussion mostly civil and sensible. And yeah, that's it. Thank you all.
Also, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next BRC. Have a good night or good day.